Hello there. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in a meeting where the most influential person wasn't the CEO, wasn't the senior most person, didn't even have the biggest title? Yet, somehow, when that person spoke, everyone listened. Ideas gained momentum. Disagreements became conversations. People leaned in. Why? Because influence and authority are not the same thing. Authority comes from position. Influence comes from perception. Authority is given, influence is earned. And if leadership is about moving people toward a common purpose, then influence is the engine that makes leadership possible. Most people think influence is persuasion. It isn't. Persuasion is about changing someone's mind. Influence, on the other hand, is about changing how they see the problem. There's a profound difference. Imagine trying to pull someone uphill. It's exhausting. Now imagine helping them see why climbing matters. Suddenly, they begin walking on their own. That's influence. Great leaders don't push people, they pull purpose closer. You cannot change the direction of a river by pushing water, can you? You influence a river by changing its banks. Leadership works exactly the same way. Trying to force people rarely changes behavior. Changing the environment, on the other hand, often does. Culture influences behavior more effectively than commands ever can. Here's something very fascinating. People don't usually resist change. Think about your own life. You've changed phones, jobs, cities, technology, habits. Human beings change all the time. So what do they resist? They resist losing control. They resist uncertainty. They resist feeling that change is being imposed upon them. And that's why leadership isn't about convincing people. It's about involving them. Ownership reduces resistance. Participation creates commitment. Imagine a gardener. He never stands beside the plant and shouts, "Grow faster, grow faster." He prepares the soil, provides sunlight, adds water, removes weeds. Growth becomes inevitable because the environment supports it. Leaders often make the opposite mistake. They focus entirely on people instead of the environment surrounding people. The best leaders don't force growth. They create conditions where growth becomes natural. Let me share with you the 5 sources of influence. People often believe influence comes from confidence, but that's only a part of the story. Real influence usually comes from 5 things. Number 1, credibility. People ask, do I believe this person? Number 2, competence. Can this person actually deliver? Number 3, consistency. Will this person behave the same tomorrow? Number 4, care. Does this person genuinely care about me or only about my results? And number 5, clarity. People don't follow complicated ideas, they follow clear direction. Influence grows where confusion disappears. A magnet never chases iron, it attracts it. The strongest leaders don't chase commitment, they become worthy of commitment. Okay, now it's time for the practical tool. It's called the INSPIRE framework. I stands for intent. People sense motives quickly. Before influencing others, ask yourself, why do I want this? If your intent serves only yourself, people eventually notice. N stands for notice before you narrate. Observe before advising. Understand before explaining. The best influencers spend more time studying people than speaking to them. S. Story before statistics. Facts inform. Stories transform. Human beings remember emotions far longer than numbers. P. Perspective before position. Instead of defending your opinion, ask, what am I missing? Influential leaders remain curious, not defensive. I. Involve people. Support what they help create. Invite participation. Don't merely announce decisions. R. Reinforce purpose. Keep returning to why does this matter? Purpose outlasts pressure. And E. Enable ownership. The ultimate goal isn't agreement, it's ownership. When people begin saying, this is our idea, leadership has succeeded. An orchestra does not produce beautiful music because everyone plays the same instrument, does it? It succeeds because different instruments play with the same purpose. Leadership isn't about creating identical people too. It's about creating aligned people. The most influential leaders don't dominate conversations. They transform them. Notice the questions they ask. Instead of saying, this is what we should do, they ask, what do you think is the best way forward? Instead of saying, you are wrong, they ask, what leads you to that conclusion? Questions reduce resistance. Statements often increase it. People trust conclusions they discover themselves. A mirror does not tell you who you are. It helps you see. Great leaders become mirrors, not megaphones. One lesson stayed with me throughout my years of leadership. In high pressure situations, you don't have the luxury of convincing people every minute. You build influence long before the crisis arrives, through consistency, through competence, through character, through respect. And when the difficult moment finally comes, people don't follow because they are ordered to. They follow because they have already decided this is someone I trust. That's influence. And before we conclude, I would like you to think about 3 questions. Number 1, if your title disappeared tomorrow, how much influence would remain? Do people leave your conversations feeling instructed or inspired? And when your team implements your ideas, are they doing it because they have to or because they genuinely believe in them? Your answers reveal the difference between authority and influence. Leadership begins with position, but position has an expiry date. Influence doesn't. Long after titles change, offices change, organizations change, people remember one thing: how you made them think, how you made them grow, how you made them believe in themselves. That's influence. And perhaps that's the highest form of leadership. Remember, authority may open doors, trust may build relationships, but influence changes lives. Become the leader people choose to follow, even when they don't have to. Jai Hind.